Hello everybody out there in the Frontline universe, I'm Chris and welcome back to another comic book review, and in this review I'll be reviewing Aquaman issue number 2. We are in the second month for DC Rebirth, which means yes there's new number 1s, yes there's new one-shots, but we also have the issue 2s and 3s and beyond for last month's books. And guys, I have to be honest with you. First of all, as always, just like with the issue number 1s, I'm going to say this in advance, and it's in the title as well. Warning, spoiler alert. I'm going to try to be as least spoiler as possible, but when we discuss these books, especially in these solo reviews, we have to mention spoiler alert. So if you haven't read issue 2 of Aquaman, I'd advise waiting on this video, going out, checking out issue number 1 of Aquaman and issue number 2, and then coming back and checking this video out later. A quick overview of the book. The fight between Black Manta and Aquaman was epic. This is a great book. The artwork and story, I loved how smart they played Aquaman in this book, and I loved how the realization that Black Manta came to in this book. I loved how it all came together, and then the last page sets up for something really, really interesting with Aquaman. That's a non-spoiler review of it. I would say this book definitely gets a 3.5 to 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it immensely. I would definitely recommend going out and checking out Aquaman issue number 2. Now we're getting into the spoilers. So guys, if you haven't read the book yet, please pause this video, put in your watch later file. Come back after you've actually read the book, because I want to know if you agree with me, disagree with me. If you're watching this to find out what happened and you don't care about spoilers, well, here we go. Book opens up with Aquaman versus Black Manta. Black Manta, as you guys know, has a vendetta against Aquaman. Aquaman killed his father, so Black Manta basically wants to kill Aquaman. That's his life. Without, that's the meaning to his life, and there's nothing else that means anything to Black Manta except killing Aquaman. And the fight goes really crazy, and Aquaman's like, I didn't mean to kill your father. What happened is what made Aquaman. And then he's like, so you're saying that it was a good thing you killed my dad? He's like, no, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I realized how powerful I am and what having this power means and the responsibility behind it. By doing what I did recklessly, I understand that I can't do that again, and I learned from it. And without that incident, Aquaman might not be here. And Black Manta basically says he lives to kill Aquaman, to destroy Aquaman like he killed the father. And I love how Aquaman came to the realization, okay, you're not going to stop until you get what you want, so fine. I'm not sorry that I killed your dad, because probably he was an evil person too, just like you are doing evil things and you're, doing everything. Here, he takes his trident and puts it right up against his throat. Says, go ahead, you want to kill me? If this is what's going to make you whole, go right ahead. And then as Black Manta takes the trident, Aquaman says, but understand this, after you kill me, what's next? What are you going to do next? After you've killed me and your lifelong fantasy is over, where are you going to go from here? You're going to go nowhere. You know why? Because you only have lived to kill me. And this was a very powerful line, and I'm going to say it again, which is, you are empty, Black Manta. You are truly empty. That wasn't an exact quote, but basically he tells Black Manta he's empty. And if he kills Aquaman, he has nothing left to live for. So, in the end, Black Manta drops the trident and just says, damn you, Aquaman. Damn you. And I love how Aquaman said the same thing to Black Manta at the beginning of the comic, where he says, damn you, Manta, we're going to have to fight since this is what you want. And I love it. Black Manta just basically drops the trident and that's it. He gets arrested, he goes away. And now Aquaman has to pick up the pieces to what happened in the first 2 issues, with the UN, or the Atlantis branch of the United Nations, now destroyed, and this crazy first day. And Aquaman says, we're going to take this, one day at a time. And then we get that last page, which I really, really liked. Black Manta gets broken out by a group of people who have a common enemy. And it leaves you off with that, and it says next time Curry goes to the White House. So I guess Aquaman's going to Washington. Curry goes to Washington. That sounds really interesting. what I like about the story is you've got your share of action, you've got your share of Aquaman being a king and also wanting to unite Atlantis with the land. And so you've got that, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? You've got those politics in there, but it's so under everything. It makes Aquaman fun to read. And yeah, I never really got into an Aquaman comic. And even when Jeff Johns took over Aquaman, I enjoyed it for a time, but I feel like the direction this book's going is really, really promising. I really like the action with Black Manta. I'm very curious what this group of people is that are getting together to go after Aquaman. And this really sets up something really cool, I feel, in the Aquaman title. I would definitely say give it a check out. Honestly, once again, as I've told everybody, there hasn't been a comic from DC Rebirth that I haven't liked yet. Not saying there won't be. I'm sure there will be one or two books that just don't fit me or that I don't like even. But for the time being, the first wave of books has been amazing. The second wave is just now starting this week with its first #1. So far I have not been let down, but I'm sure there will be books that I don't like as time moves on. But for right now, I'm enjoying it, and I definitely got to say, Aquaman is really, truly worth a check out. Story, art, really good for issue 2. I know there were little flub-ups in issue #1. I know we pointed out a couple of pieces of art here and there, but in this issue, the artwork definitely shined a lot more for me, and I enjoyed the mental fight between Black Manta and Aquaman. It was just amazing. So that's my review for Aquaman issue #2 from DC Rebirth. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below about Aquaman issue #2. And as always, guys, we are Comic Frontline, your #1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. Feel free to subscribe to Comic Frontline if you haven't yet. We put out videos daily, and you guys do not want to miss out on a single one of them. So if you sub to us, we're in your sub box. You won't miss out on a single thing. And also, don't forget to check out the website, comicfrontline.com. Lots of really great articles going up almost every single day, if not every single day. Also, if you'd like to see any of our personal channels, all on the main Comic Frontline YouTube channel. All the links are right there on the side. Check us out in our individual channels if you would like to see what we're doing individually as well. Till next time, everybody, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I will see you guys really soon in the next video.